guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be giving you every single document, giving you details of every single document you need to have to apply to a school in America. So one of the documents that you really need to have is the statement of purpose. And actually, before I begin naming the documents, I want you to understand it's important to have a little bit of scholarship when applying to a school that will boost you up in the embassy. So ensure the school that you're applying to gives at least some form of scholarship, even if it's $4,000 or $5,000. That will really help you in the embassy because you'll have to, say, I have a scholarship of this amount, and I think it will enable me, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So after being able to identify a school with a scholarship, 100% of the school, of most schools, will ask for your statement of purpose, your passport, your academic recommendation, your professional recommendation, and some school will ask for English proficiency. And let me describe what a statement of purpose is. Is you write, oh, my name is this and this. I did this in my undergraduate, and the reason I need this master's from this school will enable me with this and this and this because I feel this school has this and this and this, and it's our goals align, and that having studying from this school it will enable me to be this and this. So basically, you write what you feel this school will help you with, and why do you want to do this course in this school, and why this course. And with that, you'll be able to be in a position to get admitted, because getting rejected is easy in a school. So I personally applied to 4 schools. I was rejected in one, and I was admitted in the other 3. So I applied to Missouri State University, the University of Louisville, University of Kentucky, and the University of Maine. And University of Maine, I was rejected. I really wanted to go to university, but I was rejected. Sorry for another day. But at the end of the day, I was able to get some partial scholarship from Missouri State University, and I settled for Missouri State University, and that's where I've been schooling since. So basically, those are the documents you need to submit to the school. After they admit you, they will now ask you to either give them a bank statement or a loan letter for them to process your I-20. And after you submit that, they will process your I-20 in probably 2 weeks. So after you get your I-20, that is when you're safe to go to the embassy. And one thing I would advise is avoiding loan letters going to the embassy, because they will ask you questions of how are you planning to repay your loan, yet you cannot work. You only have a limitation of working 20 hours a week. And what's the interest rate? You don't want to answer such questions. So I would recommend, if you have a bank statement, go with your bank statement. That will save you lots of questions. So after you get your I-20, you now think about the embassy. You have to fill in a DS-160. And this is where you present yourself, you write everything about yourself. You can explain how you're going to pay your school fees, what you do, what are your home ties. Personally, I was able to incorporate what I want to do, how I'll pay for my school fees or tuition fee, and what will make me come back to my country, because they think, we don't want to come back. So you have to explain to them, why do you want to come back to your country? And incorporating all those things in your DS-160 will really reduce the chances of you being refused your visa, or rather being rejected. So after you fill your DS-160 is now where you pay your service fee, which is always $350, and you also pay for your visa interview fee. That's $185. So those are the 2 things you have to pay before going to your interview. Because after paying your visa interview fee, you're able to select a day for your interview. And after you select your interview, you go for your interview. Dress nicely, put on a smile, and answer your questions calmly. Ensure you practice what you expect, because they will hit you with a question from nowhere. Like for myself, I was asked a question on, why are you telling me you're going to do project management and it's clearly written here you're going to do engineering and some stuff. So what I had to know, because I had practiced, I knew what I'm supposed to know or what I should know. I knew that was the CIP code of that course. So I was like, oh, that's the CIP code of project management. So technically the course is project management, but the CIP code is engineering and whatever stuff. So that saved me. And when she had a CIP code, she knew I knew what I'm going to do, and she approved my visa. So basically, be ready for any question from nowhere. They can ask you, who do you live with? And depending on how you answer that, you'll get accepted or denied. They could ask you, when is the last time you were in school? Probably you expected when did you graduate, and they ask you when is the last time you were in school. If you crumble on that, they will reject your visa. You should be able to understand. They will ask questions in different ways. You would say you're engaged on your DS-160, and they will ask you, what's the name of your fiance? If you fumble, they will deny you. You have to know your fiance's name in your fingertips. So basically, you should be able to answer every single thing you fill out in your DS-160. They could ask you a question as stupid as when were you born? When were your parents born? Because you filled that in your DS-160. So you should be able to answer every single question that they ask you without fumbling. You can fumble. Sometimes you're scared, and some will understand, some will not. But if you fumble, don't keep quiet. Just keep talking, and explain yourself. Smile as much as you can. It's okay to be worried, because that environment is really scary. Honestly, anybody who has been in the U.S. visa embassy in Nairobi, that place is scary, and I understand you being scared, but you need to answer your questions as much as you can very fast. And if you're scared, you can try having a, what do we call them? These things that you try to make the VO happy, rather make them smile. Like, if you feel you're worried, you're like, hello, mom, how are you? Oh, like, this is a chilly morning. How is it taking you? It helps you calm down. But if you find a visa interviewer or visa officer who's not ready for the job, just shut up. And so, if your visa is approved, you get a blue slip. If it's denied, you get a pink slip. If it needs administration processing, you get a yellow slip. So, to avoid yellow slips, please pay your service on time before the interview day. And with that, you'll get a blue and you'll be approved. So, in my next video, I'll be telling you on how to come here, how to maneuver, flights you can book, and how to easily settle down in America. It's not that easy, but with a little bit of guidance, I believe you'll be able to settle in. I was able to settle in easily because I had guidance, and it's important to be able to settle in with guidance. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I promise to bring you more and more juicy information about my experience in the embassy, and what I hear from my friends, and how to navigate life in America, and basically how to come here, get your SSN, get your number, how to build your credit history, because it's really important to build a credit history here. I'm glad mine is amazing, but it's important to build your credit history. Bye, guys. See you in my next video. Make me famous. Bye.